Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Sarthak Show, where we discuss about tech, career, product and life. And in this special video series of part 2, we are back with Suman, where we are discussing about her journey, her life events and what are the different things that she liked. How as a software developer at Navi, what was her experiences, what was her learnings and mantras. And in the special end, we have a special rapid fire round for her so that we get to know more about, more better about her. Stay tuned till the end of this video to know more about these information. And अगर अभी तक आपने part 1 नहीं देखा है, I will put the link here somewhere in the above so that you can check that out first. And stay tuned till the end of this video to get to know more about these details. So without further ado, let's start with the video. And as you mentioned earlier that you have recently moved from a front-end role to a back-end role. So wanted to double click on that part, like how is that story for you? Like what made you switch toward front-end back-end side? And how was that experience for you? Like was it smooth enough? What were your learnings from moving from front-end to back-end?
Exactly. So that was a really good journey. I would like to share that because there are many people who want to switch in the early stages, and I got this opportunity. And thanks to Navi for that, and the managers and the staff that is there who are really supportive because I basically started as a front end dev and I always wanted to explore backend also because why not do that, right? Why to stick only one domain and learn that? So and most of the work that I did was in front end. So cracking interviews in that part of dev world was a bit easier for me. So that's why I applied as a front end dev, and then I got that opportunity to work in backend too because the people, most of the people in my team were working in backend. So I was the only person who was there and appointed as a front end person. So when I asked my manager to give me that opportunity to work in the backend too, so I was given that. So that thing is the best part, right? I'm coming and that opportunity is being given to me. Not everyone gets that, right? Starting as a front end dev in most of the companies, no opportunity is given. If you are in front end, you just stick to front end. If you're in back end, you just get to work only in back end. But I got the opportunity here to work both in front end as well as back end. So yeah, that's the kind of space, the opportunities that are given here. For example, like at Navi, if someone wants to switch the roles internally also, so that opportunity is also given. So that's really important. That's how I also transited. I would say I got the opportunity to work in both devs and explore the devs. That was not possible without the support from my teammates, my seniors, my managers. So yeah, I would say that is how I transited and switched.
So
Not switched actually, I would say. I'm currently learning. So I won't say I have switched to something. I would say I have explored that part also and loved exploring that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I say it's quite exciting that the transition process for you has been very smooth.
Exactly. Yeah, and they'll surely help you. Like there have been many hurdles since the technology was new for me. I haven't worked on that technology before. So the seniors were really supportive whenever I had something, any obstacle or something. So they were really supportive in the kind of way, the work they provided me, and also the time they provided me and made me understand a few things. So yeah, the process was really smooth for me to explore new things. And continuing with that, it's not restricted that okay, I wanted to work in backend only, so it's restricted to backend. I get opportunities from both the fields, or even if I want to explore something more, get that opportunity too. So that's the best part.
You were able to explore that part and they were very friendly about it. And so yeah, exactly. I think everybody who is looking to apply, like, do explore Navi as one of your options. Like, this is a very good company to work at.
Exactly, absolutely, no doubt in that, I would say.
Yeah, and moving on to the last question of this segment is, what was your process for preparing for interviews? Like, kuch to success mantra hoga, kuch funda prepare kiya hoga. Like, this is how to prepare for the interviews. What are the different resources that you used while preparing for the interviews?
Thing that helped me a lot while giving interviews. First of all, I was only giving interviews for the companies. Then I understood that why to just apply for the companies, the best thing you can learn is by giving mock interviews. because
Right.
that doesn't cost you anything, right? If you're not doing good, the
Mhm.
person who is taking your interview, they can guide you that this is the thing that you are lacking in and you can improve
Mhm.
on that part. So at that
Right.
point of time, when I was facing a lot many rejections, so I started giving mock interviews. So in one
Mhm.
of the mock interviews that I gave, I really got a critical acclaim that okay, I need to buck up, and this was the exact point
Mhm.
where I need to work upon, because yeah, I was working as a front end dev. So the main portion that I had to work upon was on my JavaScript and development skills mostly. So when I gave mock interviews, I got some really good feedbacks. And after
Mhm.
that, I worked on them. Again gave mock interviews, and on those, in those mock interviews, I got really some good feedback. So I thought now it's the right time that I should restart applying, and that's when I just applied for many companies and I got an offer from Navi. So I
Mhm.
guess the most important thing that okay, you have prepared, you think now you are prepared. First of all, I guess we should give mock interviews. That helps a lot. Keep on giving interviews. At least,
Mhm.
like, I gave so many interviews, around 20 interviews I might have given, and from 20 interviews I got to know at least 20 questions, and those
Mhm.
20 questions were repetitive, I would say.
Right.
So in one interview I was asked this question, I didn't know at that point of time the answer of that question. So I got back, uh, researched about it, and
Mhm.
to my like surprise, in the next interview I was asked the same question, which I was able to answer. So that happens, like
Mhm.
people are afraid at some point of time, they hesitate, they think that
Mhm.
I don't know this thing, Prani, I might fail in interviews. So at that point of time, it's good that to gain that motivation or that trust in yourself, you should start
Mhm.
giving mock interviews, because that doesn't cost you anything. That does
Mhm.
like gives you a motivation, or in case you fail on in mock interviews also, you get the idea where you are
Right.
lacking. So mock interviews, first of all, the thing that helped me a lot. Before that, about the preparations, in those mock interviews also, like the people who were there, they were good SDEs who were working like in companies like Microsoft and Uber, with whom I gave a mock.
Mhm.
So they gave me some really good ideas on the resources I can continue learning from. So
Mhm.
like for DSA, I was always going through weeks for the resources, to be in precise, through which I learned a lot. The first
Mhm.
one, that resource that helped me a lot in DSA perspective, it was self-paced DSA course from
Mhm.
GFG. So I took that course and it helped me a lot, because the questions that they have, these questions are like exactly the ones that company so if you have done that course and
Mhm.
have solved the questions, so I guess you can crack 40 or 50% of the companies that you're applying
Mhm.
for. So that helped me a lot, that DSA course. And for the development perspective, and especially working on my JS skills, the two things
Mhm.
that helped me a lot was a javascript.info website, and the
Mhm.
best YouTube channel for JS is Akshay Saini's video,
Right.
the Namaste JavaScript playlist. So that is the best thing you can, if you want to go for JS and apply for the front end dev roles and you want to brush your JS skills.
Right.
Namaste JavaScript is the best playlist. Apart from that, one more YouTuber is there named TechSith. So his YouTube channel is also really good. Like he discusses interview questions that are mainly asked for front end devs and especially
Mhm.
in JS. So yeah, these were the main resources, three or four resources that helped me a lot during that interview process, during that
Mhm.
1 month, I would say, of my interview. Because I was having back to back interviews, and at that point of time, you don't want to go through A to Z.
Right.
You just want to learn the important things, which
Right.
from the interview perspective are crucial.
Yeah, I think very, very impressive strategy that you've mentioned, that enough confidence that you can solve the questions. The best part is that people don't understand that you might fail in interviews, but that interview is a critical part. And to practice that, you have to give some mock interviews. You have to experience that. It cannot be learned theoretically. It's a practical
Exactly.
experience and altogether. And
Right.
as you mentioned, like is the person has to apply for those mock interviews, because the other person might give you those feedback that you were not able to understand yourself, that these are my weak points, these are
Exactly.
things I can work on, right?
Right. And the most important part is how you answer a question too. Like, for example, if you are interviewing me and you are asking me some question, your expectations of me giving an answer might be different from the other person, right?
Right,
Or you want me to answer in some exact way, right?
right.
So a person who hasn't given any interview might not know that what is the exact pattern to answer a question,
Mm-hmm.
right? But while giving the mock interviews, you know ki, okay, this is what the interviewer is expecting. That is important,
Right.
right? Because people are different, interviewers might expect a different answer, or the
Mm-hmm.
way you are answering things, the expectations might be different. So that is the way how you can learn it, via giving mock interviews, I guess. So
True. That
yeah,
is so
that helped
true.
me a lot.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and if I have to give an analogy over here, it would be something like लोकल होस्ट पे तो सब चल जाता है, प्रोडक्शन में चीजें फेल होती है, तो इट्स मोर लाइक कि आपको पर्सनली पता है, बट इंटरव्यू के टाइम पे जो लर्निंग है वो प्रोडक्शन वाला बिहेवियर है।
Exactly.
लोकल होस्ट से प्रोडक्शन पे डायरेक्ट नहीं जाते, स्टेजिंग पे जाते हैं, तो इसलिए मॉक इंटरव्यू
जाते
राइट
right.
द राइट वे।
True.
तो आप मॉक इंटरव्यूज पे फोकस करें, बिकॉज दैट इज द प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस दैट इज गोइंग टू गिव यू अ लॉट ऑफ information, a lot of knowledge, how you are performing, give you real good insights about yourself, and you might not have that fear of rejection, but anyway this experience is going to be very, very beneficial for you whenever you will face an actual interview. It's a matter
And
of
there are
that you have to
many
reach out.
Discord channels also, Telegram channels also, which have uh, separate channels ki, okay, at this in this channel you can ask for referrals, in this channel you can ask people to take a mock interview of yours. So that is how it works. Like, if anyone wants to go for mock interviews, there are so many Discord channels where so many good people are present, so you can go to these channels and ask people that, okay, you are wanting to apply for this company, or you want to, this is what you want to achieve. So that is how they'll take your interview, or
Right.
the position you're applying for. So they can go to Telegram channels, Discord channels, so many ways or platforms that are already present.
And with this, we come to the first segment and moving to the next segment, which is the rapid fire round, where we will quickly ask some questions to someone and understand what are her opinions about few things. So, are you ready?
Sure, absolutely.
Sure. So, first thing, since this is like the common question that has to be asked, like, what kind of a OS person are you? Apple, Windows, or Ubuntu, Linux?
Apple.
Apple.
Like, once you
Awesome.
come to Apple, you won't switch to any other thing.
So true. I can vouch
It's
for that.
difficult.
Like,
It's difficult. Yeah, and the ecosystem is so good that you cannot like switch to another ecosystem also. So yeah,
right.
Apple anytime.
True. Second question, since you have recently moved from front end to back end, so which one you like more, front end or back end?
Back end. Like, it's
Okay.
more interesting, and I'm getting more opportunities to put
Mm-hmm.
my logics into. So I feel, and it's like an ocean. I feel so many
Okay.
things to explore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm enjoying backend.
If
Yeah,
I have to ask, like, where would you prefer to work? It's like India or abroad?
India.
What kind of work preference do you have? It's work from home or work from office?
Work from office anytime.
What kind of company do you prefer? Startup or an MNC?
Startups.
Okay.
I would say
Um,
there are more learning opportunities there. True. I guess the way Indian startup culture is growing, so anyone
mhm.
would like to go for a startup rather than MNCs. Absolutely. Agreeing to every point. Like,
True. Yeah. So moving on to more personal questions. So, are you a beach person or a hill station person?
a beach person.
Uh, are you more into fine dining or a street food?
Street food.
Are you a dog person or a cat person? Yeah.
Dog
Uh,
person, yeah.
Ending on a different note. So, are you more into Netflix or Amazon Prime or maybe any
Netflix.
other OTT platform? Sorry.
No, Netflix. Netflix is better, though I'm a person who is not into that much movies or web series, but I would prefer Netflix.
Yeah, that has been the answer. So, but after hearing a lot of rapid fire questions, the constant answer for the OTT platform has been Netflix for every person. So I don't know what
Yes,
craze is there, but yeah, I have been personally very much stuck to Netflix. Even
it's already been, what are you doing?
Mhm.
Netflix and chill. So
Correct.
ये हो गया है. No one says कि Amazon Prime and chill.
Correct.
Netflix and chill.
हाँ, I
Prime
think
भी
it's more
देखते हो
about
तो
the
भी Netflix
virality.
and chill है.
हाँ, वो टर्मिनोलॉजी क्रिएट हो
Exactly.
गई है, करेक्ट। इट्स मोर लाइक वो मार्केट जैसे बन गया, मैगी है तो अब मैगी ही है, नूडल्स कोई बोलेगा नहीं कि टॉप रामेन यम्मी
Exactly.
यिपिंग है।
हाँ, noodles. हाँ.
तो मैगी मैगी सॉर्टेड है।
True, that was my point कि मैगी है exactly वैसे ही Netflix है, कुछ भी हो ठीक है, Netflix ही है, because there are so many options that they have provided though. So yeah,
Correct.
people are liking that, I guess.
And with this, we end of this podcast. I think so. Yeah, thank you so much for someone for sharing these experiences, your life journey, and coming on this podcast and taking out some time for this. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, Sarthak, first of all, for calling me and obviously sharing the experiences with the audience is also like really great, helping the community out there. Also, the people or might be the juniors who are wanting to apply at Navi or wanting to come into this field. So it's really helpful when they like get to know about the experiences of the seniors or the people who are already doing something. So thanks for giving this opportunity. I hope I was of help to the people who will be watching this. So thanks a lot, Sarthak, for having
Yeah,
me.
definitely. And for the audience who are listening, I will put the LinkedIn link in the description box below. You can connect with her and reach out for more opportunities at Navi. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Till then, see ya. Bye bye. सो फोक्स आई होप आपको ये पार्ट 2 भी काफ़ी अच्छा लगा होगा, काफ़ी इंसाइटफुल एंड लर्निंग्स मिली होंगी. एंड अगर आपने अभी तक ये चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं करा तो प्लीज़ प्रेस द सब्सक्राइब बटन, हिट द बेल आइकन नियर दैट सो दैट यू गेट अ नोटिफिकेशन एवरी टाइम आई पुट अ न्यू वीडियो. एंड यार दोस्तों, कमेंट में बताओ व्हाट ऑल वांट यू वुड वांट इन द नेक्स्ट सेट ऑफ वीडियोस, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ कंपनीज दैट यू वांट आई वुड ब्रिंग इंजीनियर्स एंड अदर पीपल फ्रॉम, व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट फील्ड्स इन करियर दैट यू वुड वांट मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन, और बेटर कैसे कर सकते हैं इस चैनल को. प्लीज़ मेंशन द कमेंट सेक्शन बिलो. And if you want to reach out to someone, I will put the LinkedIn link in the description box below. You can check that out and reach her. Till then, take care, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.